Bonjour à tous, on est ici avec le grand Mauri Andrini. Ravi de voir nous. It's a pleasure for me to be with Mauri. Je suis ici en train de faire le cours Silver, un cours pour les coachs qui veulent s'améliorer, devenir meilleurs, avec des meilleures techniques. Mauri, c'est quelqu'un qui travaille dans le paddle depuis 30 ans, qui a été un joueur professionnel. So this guy has a career as a professional athlete, professional paddle player, and now he's devoted to spreading the coaching to all around the world, so people are coming to him for the knowledge. So that's why I'm here as well, to get more knowledge and be able to transmit it to the people in France. What else is we just spent 3 amazing days. We learned so many things on the culture of paddle, on the tactic of paddle. So thanks a lot for that, Mauri. I wanted to interview you today. I wanted to know how important it is for people to take lesson on court and off the court as well.
Okay, so first of all, thank you very much. Hi to all your audience. Thank you, Jeremy, for making me part of your structure, your channel. I hope I wish you the best for this project, as I always did. You know, I always try to, you know, somehow to be part of what other people are doing, because I started in the same way. I did the same things, you know, and it's a hard job to do all the things that you're doing as well. Coming over to do the course, meeting. Man, there were people from 18 countries, 25 coaches from 18 countries, which is crazy, you know. And I started coaching 3 people from Great Britain, and now it's like unstoppable. So it talks good about what we did, but it's also a big effort behind Hello Padel project, I would say. And you know, and you're starting with all of this and showing to the audience what you do, so it's massive. So well done, and thank you for making me part of it. Regarding to your question, I think it's a very important, both that, you know, of course, staying with a person on call or to have a lessons on call is the main one, you know. And then the other part is what we also do, the online platform to coach players and coaches to deliver and to get that information that you cannot get from perhaps tennis or squash coaches who are playing paddle for 3, 4, 5 years. You get some level of experience. I was coaching pro players for all my life, you know what I'm saying, and many years of behind the sport since I was very young. So you can have that information in, you know, in my English, which is which is at least it's understandable. As I speak Spanish, I'm from Argentina. And so, yeah, I think it's nice to have the online thing. It's nice to learn many things you can learn online. But if you compare that's why my price when you 1-to-1 is much higher than when you pay online.
Of course.
You know, because it's what you have.
What you say was interesting as well, was that when we have a live session with the coach, if we keep in mind 25, 30, 40% of what the guys share with us is already massive. So that, I think that's a good combination to have both. To have, of course, you need to feel the ball in it's a sport, you need to feel it, but it's good also to have a kind of reminder, especially for all the tactical part,
yes,
that we saw together in the silver course.
100%. I think that, I think 40% is a lot.
Yeah.
If you remember, 40% of the things I've said, man, you are just absolutely different level. Things like too much. But let's say 25%. Yeah. If you remember 25% of the things that we said about contact with the ball, where you get the ball if the ball is behind, and if your opponents are coming forward, which information you give to your partner, who is at the back of who's forward, when you're at the other way at the back. If you remember 30% of all that information, and you can deliver to others or you can share with your partner, man, fantastic. That is more than enough. And so, and the other part that I think is very interesting, and that's why we made it in that way of Hello Padel, is that on the videos, it's also some other coaches helping me with some information, but it's me and, you know, the same person delivering the session. So I will be doing the course with you, yes, and then the same information somehow is on the platform that you can complement if you forget that 25%, or you want to learn until 60% of what I said, you can complement that information on the platform. So that's why we made that structure. And when we finished, I said, welcome to the family of Padel, the Hello Padel family. because the Hello Padel family, you know, for me is crucial. Having people like you who come back, that means a lot for me. You know, because you're a good player, you're a coach, you're an entrepreneur. So if you come back to Hello Padel, it means that we're doing a good job.
And regarding the e-learning process, some people, they don't have the ability, they need more, they need reminder. That's why we have a lot of repetition of the movement, that's the body part, but the mental part, they need to have, oh yeah, I remember you said that again, you said that again. So how did you see the e-learning coming? How did it came to you and on Hello Padel? What was the choice behind just, okay, I just make a court, people they come, for 3 days, they are happy, but also do the video part. Why is it so important?
You know, this part with the online thing came up because when I started traveling around 10 years ago to Sweden, Denmark, Holland, all those countries were the first one started in Europe. I was living in the UK, not in Spain like the last 7 years. I lived in Spain because I needed to live in a country that belongs to my language, to my culture. But at that time, I was doing this, and every time I was leaving those countries, there was people asking me. There were people, "How Mauri, listen, I said, man, I got to go. My flight is in Geneva. I'm coach, and I was leaving. So I felt like, why not to do some kind of information that these people can watch, and they will remember something. Of course, you're not going to learn as if you're with me. Of course, no, for sure. That's why you pay when you're with me, and that's when you pay when you just subscribe to the platform, where you will watch videos of myself, of others, but also videos for pro players like Arturo Coelho, Pablo Maria, number ones in the world. You can see things that you cannot see anywhere else.
Would you say that it's kind of the winning combination to have both the on-court and the online?
Yeah, well, nowadays this is actually something new. It is something new. I think, yes, that's why I did it.
Yeah.
But the truth is that it's something new that is happening in the sport. In the sport, no, the world. You know, anything that you do now, yeah, but if you do it online, that also helps you do well, yes. But if you want to be Chingoto, learning online, I think we need to, I don't know, perhaps in the future, AI, when you put the chip, as I told you in the beginning of the silver course, I said, guys, listen, in AI, in the close future, we have robots that they see you playing, and they get, you know, your level already, and you play a match against number 2, that they get more or less your level, thanks by watching more or less you playing. You know, and if you are Alegalan, Coelho, you know, they will adapt to your shot and the speed. Imagine, man, I don't know, that could happen. But nowadays is the online combined with this. You know, so you see each other, you get to know me, and then I have to say, you know, what do you think? Is Mauri better in the online? Let's say I'm not Mauri, I'm someone else. Is better in the online when you watch, or is better live?
I think I need both.
Yeah, but if you got to choose one, you got to choose one.
Life.
Life, of course. I would choose myself life as well. To be with the person, because I like to see you and tell you, listen, man, your vibra, your vibra, your prepared here, so big here, you touch there, so in order to control a shot which is uncontrollable. At least control something, because if I don't see you, I cannot tell you. And then I give you the key point of how to learn that process. Do you remember? Yeah, what we did? So, and that helps you somehow, and perhaps I fix something that not many people will fix in one go, because they don't have the eye, the coach eye that I've been in this sport for ages, you know, and hopefully in 10 years' time, I will do it even faster and better.
Bigger.
Well, then the Hello Padel will grow, because I cannot stop it. It's already about my thoughts. I never thought that this could happen, you know, and now it's like, man, there are people, how many people came who work at Hello Padel today to report? Marketing guy, designer, the two photographer, Romina from the training team, the CEO of Hello Padel Academy, myself. There were like, I don't know, 10 people already who work at Hello Padel. It was me before.
Yeah.
And I begged my wife to work with me.
Yeah.
Now she's a manager, and so it's a nice family,
Yeah.
and I'm glad that what we've created. So if the future is AI doing something, we're gonna try to go with AI.
It's like the same taste. People also, they come to you because they come to your personality. This is something that we talk about a little bit during the course as well, but it's if somebody can transmit, okay, we have the same knowledge, you and me, but the person doesn't have the same energy and doesn't know how to transmit to people. This is a big part of the job as well. You have coach just doing the job like a ball feeding.
That's why I do it on purpose. When I say, okay, coach, come here, show them this.
Yeah.
I said, well, the non-playing hand. I said, sorry, I can't hear you. No, but the non-playing hand, guys, can you hear it? No. Okay, so loud, because otherwise your lesson is cheaper. Just because you don't transmit, I don't learn. Just because you don't transmit, okay, there's no problem. It's your 25 euros lesson. 25, 50, 100, 200. That's it. You don't put the price. People do. The market does.
What's the future? What can we wish you for the future of Padel?
I don't know, man. It's uncertain at some point. We receive emails every week. We got 10 emails in bulk. Before it used to be, I would like Mauri Andrini to come over. Now it's like people already know, like a no-go everywhere. They already know that the price is raised up because is what it happens. I go to do something with the other coaches that work with me. They are traveling to different countries, and so it's nowadays we are creating this family with all my team to think on nicer things, more advanced things. Good things are coming for 2025. Yeah, you know a little bit. I cannot tell you much, but when it comes, I promise you, I will let you know. But this game that we are playing, and the only thing I just beg that is that if this game makes me happy, I will carry on doing it. That's why I thank to all of the coaches that they came here. Because man, if you're not coming, I'm sad. And thanks to you, I'm happy. So and that is I think it's what I want for the future. Man, life is short. Life is very short. So I try to do my best every day. And then the good news is that hello Padel works. The good news is that we can choose now who to work with. Before I could do whatever I could. I said, Mauri, could you come to I don't know, Sweden to do this? Who is the guy? I don't know. Okay, I go to see what happens. Now, thanks God, people come to us, we know them, we see the structure they have, we see how they work, and then we say, okay, let's have a meeting. And I have a team who does the meeting for them, not me. So they they know because they're experts. Marketing, CEOs, designers, they know how to deal with things that I don't because I'm a Padel coach. Don't forget it. I'm a Padel coach. I do the video things that, I'm a Padel coach at the other day. That's my job. This is what I did with all of you these 3 days. Is what I do the best. No videos. No, that is not my job. I don't know. The videos I do, I'm not in front of this. The videos I do is live. I'm talking, now I'm talking to you, and you take 10 parts of this video to make yes, that's my thing, I'm not an actor. I'm a coach. I'm a coach who says things that make sense, or at least communicates in a way that makes people happy and enjoying, and it's still growing because Padel is growing. Padel is growing, so we keep growing. And hopefully, when Padel stops to the level we're there, we carry on growing because we are good. Because now everyone is good. Everyone who makes video is good. Everyone who makes this is good. Yeah, give it time. Yeah. Because time will tell who is working with federations, what they're doing. This is how it works. You're doing the job with the professional people who work in sport. You saw my assistant coaches, top people, top players, top coaches, people with great personality, values. I'm not looking for a good bandeja. Not only, that's not enough to be part of the family of talent. And that's because I'm very detail oriented, and because I do it, and I shave, and I do this, and I'm clean, and I can please people. Yeah. If you're gonna work with me, do you want to do this? Okay. You need this because it's not because of me, it's because Hello Padel is asking me to.
That's the quality, and that's why you will stay longer, and you will stay ahead of the back. This is Padel.
This is for sure.
Man, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that we could have shared this moment with Mauri. You can find them online. Padel Academy. I recommend it to everyone with you guys. This guy is amazing. Even more when you come live and meet him. He's not faking anything. He's just a crazy guy who is devoted to paddle, and you can feel it like from his heart and from every cell that he has. You know, he gives you goosebumps when he's speaking. You know, so go see this guy. It's fantastic. Different level.
Thank you, Chen. Thank you
so
very much.
Thank
Bye bye. Have a good day.